into the game here. I think these are going to be just the bans potentially being mirrored here. You can see for sure Lancer and Fixer. Red line through them. The comps are going to be hovered now. Secret Shock getting through, and Slop, of course, already hovering it. Such a valuable rogue, I think, the flashes and the rage just to make room into a site for the team. And deciding between Seeker, deciding between Dallas, Emit Pain says, I'm kind of a sicko with the devotion. I think I'll stick with that one.
Great play here. Fixer not available. Never have seen Phantom come out from anyone. I mean, Kuhl's played it in the past, but not for Right Turtle. So we haven't seen that come out. So they want that long distance engagement. They'll get it out of the devotion from Dallas. Plus, he'll have that reveal ability on a map where, you know, it can get pretty large in size if you stretch it out correctly. But the one thing that really sticks out to me is Chalk. And not because Slop finally gets to play it, but because of the man that we have seen play it. The last time we saw Pulsza play this game on CMG was with Chalk, and then the next time we saw Right Turtle, Pulsza wasn't there. So I don't know if he's stepped up his gameplay, he's worked on it, but he's going to be starting off on the defensive side, so he won't be losing the bomb too early.
I was literally about to say, he doesn't have the bomb. I know he's on defense, but I'm just happy to see it. We'll see if that does continue to be their strategy, but Slop has the bomb. Might be swapping it over, but for now, he's the one having it. I think as long as you're with the team, as long as you're not the one initiating, if you are the bomb carrier, I think it's okay. But a B-long push, they see Emess way away. Gonna do only 18 damage to him as they reveal on sight. Pushing through the flash, Kuhl doesn't really seem to carry. He's willing to spend the Halo drone for it. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Chalk pops the rage just to re-heal, avoiding that bounce nade. So much utility avoided right now by this great positioning from Slop, as he does get one flash out of that and gets away from those Halo drones as well. Just ends up looking great for them. If they hit a nade here, this would be so lethal, but they're just hanging on, willing to take this. What was a 3v3, but they gave it up. Walk into sight as his teammates are setting up for a crossfire.
They get the revive onto Pulsza as well. Great play, great hold. They got that initial pick onto Kuhl, and then they kind of played it slowly. Were able to go in there. They had one person covering. Second person comes in for the revive, and they were able to hold it long enough to get it. But then they had to back up, and that gave the opportunity for the bomb to be planted. Hylight, though, finds the down onto Pain, and Hylight, someone else we haven't seen in a very long time. It hasn't been that long. We saw him last month, but no longer playing with his duo, Canny. With now Hylight coming in off Fountain with the pinch move with his teammate on the Prosper. They defuse the bomb, and that's a pretty easy round there for Ninja Defuse to start this game one.
And Right Turtle just did not chase down a single down. They got one down. They literally through the fence, watched them pick up the Chalk, who was almost completely bled out. They just watched it happen, and they weren't willing to push for it because they were trying to take a big sweeping control of the map. Prosper going all the way over to the Fountain. I mean, I think they had one more person playing with Slop. I feel like they could have double pushed that. It was a 2-on-2. Yes, they would have seen him coming, but one of them was sticking the res. They just didn't want to do it. Even after Emit Pain hit some nasty shots for that second down, they still didn't push it. So just a bit of playing too tentative. All right, Turtle wish they were willing to go all the way in, but this time they're swapping sites completely, going over to A. Pulsza won't be there to fight it, but someone's got to be waiting and watching, and we'll be just Nash over there.
This is that normal A push we usually see. No longer the pistol round. Should be some primaries. Pretty much everyone's hand. Hylight finds Kuhl once again. Second time Kuhl's been picked off very early into the round. Hylight though, look at how he's playing. Very aggressive with this Kestrel. Crouch walking across. A little bit of a dodge roll just to gain some more space in a faster amount of time. Has the intel being relayed through his team. He's going to be behind them. Don't know if he has padded steps. Doesn't matter as he's running. Has Pulsza running alongside him now. Bomb has been planted for the defender side of Spawn, trying to get out. Look at the little moves right here. Talk about movement being important. Dodge roll, take some shots. Meanwhile, shots being thrown out. Emess finds Slop and Prosper with the nade. Pain did return the favor. Pain onto Hylight, but Pain finally falls from Nash behind, and Prosper gets finished off with another bounce nade. And that is another beautiful retake and defuse from Ninja Defuse. They're not technically Ninja defusing, but they are getting perfect defuses.
Yeah, they are defusing right in front of them. You know, even a ninja can do the right thing once everyone else is dead. I guess it'll still count for that. I have to see the scoreboard because I have to know. Has anyone died? On their, yeah, 0 limbs. That's exactly what I thought. 5 downs, 0 in limbs. That is the story of this game so far. They're not finishing anybody off. They're not. They're getting kills at a distance, but Ninja Defuse are always there to pick each other up. It's like Cute Hamster. It's just like the way that Cute Hamster were playing when they had their 4 previously, including Bop. They were never letting people chase down. They were going for these reses, and they're denying so much money. They're denying even a chance in some of these rounds when they're just saving everybody who actually gets hit.
This is a beautiful composition from Ninja Defuse. I mean, offense or defense, doesn't matter. Look at the potential they have for the survivability. Rage, so he can self-revive if he needs to from the chalk. You have Dahlia with the link on the Kestrel. That's a lifeline. You can also fast res on the ground. Then you have Seeker who can get lifeline as well. Probably doesn't have it right now, but it's just going to get better and better for them as they gain more money. And then Kestrel who can get helping hand as well.
Blue.
So
Bomb's down.
Oh yeah.
Slop ran in with the bomb. Slop ran in with the bomb. And he's down. I just had to tell you because I realized it in the middle of that call. They tried to do the chalk, push the site into 4 guns thing, and now the bomb's in the middle of the open. And they don't really have a great way to get into it because they're just gonna watch it. Pulsza maybe realizing the error would happen. He was the first one to go down for his team there, the first pick that Right Turtle even have. But now as they try to get in, they're just going to get picked off one by one as long as they're covering each other. But it looks like Right Turtle might have found a hole.
Nice shots from Emess showing, you know, this is my revenge. Shouldn't have dropped me, boys. Pulsza doing the same. I'm going to be honest. Slop on chalk. He's looking a lot like Pulsza last time we seen him here.
I think it's just a play style thing that, you know, chalks think that you can do that. I really think it's just better to... maybe make long.
They just go in there. No one's gonna stop them.
On top of the tower, the lanes are a little too strong.
On the side of Ninja Defuse there, Kresnik.
I didn't see that movie. Is that a spoiler, Blue? I don't know who wins.
You take point.
I have no
for you. Neither win.
I'm sure. The viewer wins.
Friends.
Do they? Did one of them say Martha?
No, they hold hands and they have a common enemy.
Sounds like any other blank versus blank movie, except maybe, I almost said Freddy versus Krueger. Freddy versus Jason. I think that one ended up brutally.
Freddy versus Krueger? Okay.
I said I almost said it, and then I corrected myself. But that one ended brutally. And this game is going brutally so far for Right Turtle. Really not finding much ground here. This time, I think they're going to get picked out here. Great angle with this MXR. Does not want to fight Emit Pain, though. That's some respect on the name. Hiding there. Headshot by the push out of Pulsza, though. Double push, double down. From him pushing through that. They were not expecting the rage. Works out. Pulsza gets 2 more downs with the Semtex. Who's there to clean up on them? Looks like it will be Emess with that Sahara. This round is a lot closer. So much carnage in this one position. But guess what? The bomb is under the control of Ninja Defuse once again. And all they have to do is keep it locked down. And Right Turtle are going to be forced to push for frags.
That was a lot of chaos there in Cafe. 2 teams trying to get aggressive on each other. The attackers, of course, pushing through Cafe. Defenders trying to meet them in Cafe, and it kind of just did not work out for both teams. Each team lost 2 members. Both Chalks, both Kestrels. See you later. It's just a Dahlia on each side, and then their reveal character, Dallas Seeker.
And the Seeker will get another reveal, so maybe small advantage over the Dallas here. Ninja Defuse will be able to spot them maybe one more time as they hold here behind the bomb again. One watching the bomb, one watching the flank. Emess will be able to rotate. Maybe toss a bouncing it over once they actually make a move. Nash has to be seeing them now. They might just walk in. They smoked it. They flashed it early. They've been revealed. So again, huge disadvantage for them. There's a bounce nade to force them back. 40 damage. 8 health left on Emit Pain as they have to push in here, but they are just, their bomb carrier just keeps getting caught and they keep getting put in this horrific situation. Bomb getting thrown, but he can't even pick
it up past it. Can they get the bomb plant? A little bit of a jog have to happen from Ninja Defuse, and they finally are able to get there.
Doesn't even matter. They were just pushing for it. They are just, how many rounds in a row is this? 3 rounds in a row? I don't know if I'm crazy about that, but I'm pretty sure 3 rounds straight Ninja Defuse have just controlled the bomb when someone butterfingered it in the middle of the map.
Yeah, 3 rounds in a row is correct. I mean, it's looking like a Pulsza chalk rewind, only not for Pulsza this time. We do have a second half where he could, you know, do the same thing. But, I mean, Slop's got to recognize, yeah, he doesn't have a Dahlia link. You got to play a little bit safer. Meanwhile, though, Pulsza is getting the Dahlia link into these later rounds here. I like this move from Dahlia on Ninja Defuse. She got her money up, right? She got her bread up with the Kestrel link for a few rounds. Now she's going to keep Pulsza alive. He's been kind of, you know, getting picked off a little bit too early, but he's been getting very aggressive. Hasn't had that Dahlia link. Now he will. He can use that rage for the extra health. Push into him, flashbang, put some guns on, and get some stuff done.
Yeah, hoping to make something happen with that. If they can actually get in here. Flash actually used an MS. They're backing up, so this is some space that Right Turtle might be willing to take. Now that the site is relatively free for them, but they're going all the way deep into B long. Slopodopolous, not with the bomb this time. It is actually on their Dahlia. Ooh, but Prosper down, even though it's not the chalk with it, they get down. Nash gets the second as well. A second flash for them. Trying to push it, Emit Pain is slowing them down, but not stopping them. He's forced to run away. Bomb in the open. Bomb under control of Ninja Defuse and Emit Pain in a 1 versus 4 with Emess pushing for the flank. Only 5 HP remaining, and Emess will be the one to delete it away from him. Ninja Defuse have, I mean, for a team that we haven't seen play before, my God, they are looking untouchable so far.
You're with the thing, we've seen the players, just not in this particular team setup, right?
Exactly.
It's looking really good. I mean, we talked about this. Nash making a comeback, playing characters that he's more comfortable with and have been in the past. Dahlia, not so much. I mean, we've seen him play it a few times before, but not to this amount of success. Plus, he's using that MXR. That's something he used with Trench for months. So it's just something he's comfortable with. Different rogue, same gun, same setup. He's been having some really nice revives. He's been getting the work done both as the support, and he's been outgunning some people too. Look at those shots coming out. He has to drop back as well as the enemy. He was, you know, kind of ego chowing there. That's going to be some intel that he can gather though for the rest of his team. 2 members there. Kuhl with the padded steps, walking through bathroom. They know Nash is there.
Bombs down.
Smoke comes out on that right side. Could see a smoke on the left. There it is. Could see a fast bomb plant here. Meanwhile, there's a fight happening on 3 rounds.
And this is looking like what could be the first, I mean, second successful bomb plant, but third, excuse me. Kuhl now with another down. This could be the first round that maybe works out well for them if they can get this res. Emess, I think, was rotating for it, got downed on the way, so Defuse have to play off of without having either of those players up. They are going to get picked off here, and no one's pushing into the angle that Pulse is watching. They must have an idea. Rage popped right now, hoping he can maybe find a way in, but only 20 damage. Willing to throw that flashbang, flashed himself, though. It's on Hylight's flank. What he can find with this, as Pulsza is just distracting as much as he can. They don't have a ton of time, and it looks like they're now starting to realize that he's there, and he just loses it to Prosper. Now Pulsza, already 3/4 of the way through the timer. I don't think this is very realistic for him right now. He's going to push into Slopodopolous with the rage popped and the melee out. Haven't seen a melee kill in a hot minute. Love to see some crowd-pleasing katana throws there. Right Turtle, first round on the board for them on Vice.
What the heck are you doing with a katana right now, man? That is 5K you do not need to waste. But, I mean, you got the kill with it, whatever. Yeah. By the way, Pulsza, Slop, they just flashed each other on the steps there. That's pretty funny. 2 chalks, that's the Spider-Man meme right there, and then they're throwing flashbangs at each other. I gotcha. Oh, you got me too. That's a better hold from Right Turtle, though. They needed that round desperately. I mean, they're down 5-0 against Ninja Defuse, and Right Turtle wins the first 2 weeks. They come in 2nd to 3rd week, #1 seed. They lose to Cute Hamster pretty convincingly, 3-1, lose every strikeout. I said they need to step it up in the demolitions if they're going to be giving up strikeouts like this. Now, 5-1. They do get their double smoke, get the bomb planted pretty quickly here, but look at the reveal. That's going to show Slop's position, and they take him out with the drones. Nice teamwork there. Reveal, drones, kill. Now it's time for the retake. They have 3 members standing on the opposition.
And they're trying to get through here. Someone has to rotate and res Hylight. I think they have the time to do it, especially with that down and finish on Kuhl. They'll be able to get this and play this 2 versus 4. Nash close, but distraction from Prosper. Pulsza, who gets Prosper. Emit Pain did get the first down, but he's the last member standing. Has Headstrong, but not going to connect all the headshots that they need. That will be the half. 6-1 to Ninja Defuse. Then we get that last pick up on the Dahlia. I think they don't even need to at this point, and then maybe to deny some stats. They'll get this Defuse. They'll push into the half feeling very confident about how their attack is going to be looking.
Dominant performance by a team that you would have not expected this from, right? I mean, it's tough for us to
hard to
rosters, and then for the first 3 weeks we're like, oh, yeah.
Well,
I think someone else will make top.
I will say, Blue, it is hard to expect something from a team that did not exist prior to yesterday, or maybe a few days before that. Hard to expect something from a team that just kind of shifted together to fill in this spot. But
that's what I'm saying.
They deserve to be here clearly from the performance they're putting on.
I just need an explanation, man. Where's Diaz? He's got to tell me what happened here.
Give you a heads up. Hey, Glitch. That's we haven't been seeing as much very often. I feel like it's one that we could be seeing a little bit more. I would love to. We're getting a taste of it here on Vice on the attack. And double res, too. So a very different take on the meta. But one that's been clearly working out for them in the matches coming up to this. Well, right, Turtle kind of stick with the same thing, except Emit Pain now backing off of that Dallas, thinking the consistency of that Seeker, the regen guaranteed, maybe being a little bit more valuable.
Pulsza is not on chalk on attack, so we don't even get to judge him.
Just kind of hoping he'd still have the bomb, to be honest, just because it's a fun narrative. And I feel bad because we keep bringing it up, but it was one of the funniest things I'd ever seen in those games earlier. But Glitch going to be the one with the bomb, going to have that little UAV, the hack scan on him to spot the enemy team. A lot of
I like this too.
Rogue.
You can hack that that drone from the Saints, so you can try and get rid of that.
Well, the Saints on his own side, so won't be doing that. But
oh man,
all right, he can.
I'm still choked up that we have a glitch. I'm trying to remember if I've ever seen Hylight play glitch in a CMG. Probably seen him play it on like his own stream or something, but I don't count those because that could be practice. He could just be messing around. Plus, you're not in this game, this competitive setting. Here they are.
I think it's gonna work. I see the value. I don't know if I see it against the comp, but obviously it's picked blind. Being able to deny some utility use as they push could be valuable, but of course, just having that scan I think is a big deal too.
Last time we saw Glitch in a CMG on Vice Demolition, Hylight was on that team, but it wasn't him playing it. It was his teammate Neg.
I feel like I remember it potentially being successful. Pain, a brutal aim, the crossfire on Prosper so
and there
low.
Goes the bomb, by the way.
Why would you push with the bomb? I don't get it, Blue. I don't get how teams keep doing this. Just put Nash ahead. I know he's the reser, but just give him the bomb instead. It doesn't make any sense.
A fail-safe.
I get that the round was out of reach at that point. I get it, right? Obviously, you're not going to win once you're in a 1 versus 4 in a game where numbers mean so much.
I mean, they did it correctly, except for the bomb. They flashbanged.
I agree, yes. Remember that? You know what? I think I
didn't catch that at first, and I'm just like, well, there goes the bomb. It ain't.
The round was a foregone conclusion at that point. That's why I was just writing it off. But I realized that they made that mistake as they were going. And maybe that one strategy we saw, I think it was right. Turtle do has some merit. Leave the bomb at spawn.
Yeah, that on accident. That on Vice yesterday, actually, yeah.
Maybe that's it. Maybe that one was just for me. I do appreciate it.
Still got to run a mile to get it, but it's a little bit safer.
You'll have someone sit all the way back and spawn, take that 3v4 instead. Kuhl watching B long. No one's going to be here. A is going to be the site that they are looking to strike for Ninja Defuse. You can see both resers and Hylight. Their Hylight still with the bomb. As Prosper takes one step a little bit further back. Still looking to go this way. They're playing very slowly, waiting for smokes maybe to go in. They could do it probably if they have their smokes bought, which they might not after how the last round went. Could do it a similar way, but having a hack spawning them out. Yeah.
That intel.
It's so easy to do, too, and you can tell exactly where someone is by just walking around with it. There's the reveal. They have the UAV, too. There's the smoke on the other player. Like how they did it. Will this frag come in to stop him in time? They have the cover fire, and he will live 35 HP, falling back post-plant now for Ninja Defuse.
You know what's crazy is that Glitch can also get headstrong. I know you got a cheat sheet. I don't have mine open. Does he have tenacity? So.
1 second, I will check my little cheat sheet. He does not get tenacity, no. He doesn't, wait, no, he does get tenacity. Sorry, I was looking at Kestrel. My fault there.
Yeah, cool with the double there. Nice little push into bathroom. Flop being the leading man there, kind of like Rudolph.
Dig down, though. And their double rezzers are back there behind the site. They have the C4 to get it, but the Saint is going to be pushed too far back. They have to win something here in this 2 versus 4. You can see him holding on to this. There's the flash, sent purely vertical, throws out the C4, doesn't connect on anyone. Semtex misses, they get the down. Can they stop the defuse? They can't even start the defuse! With the timing that they had, I think he might have shot him on the bomb. He was already so low, but Ninja Defuse win the 2 versus 4 post plant. Isn't it awesome having a bomb down, Blue?
Yeah, I mean, Pulsza did exactly what he needed to do. He got flash pinged with his pancake in his hand, so he just threw it, exploded it, which means they couldn't push that way. Forced everyone to the left side of Cafe, which is dangerous because Pulsza went that way. He was able to get some shots onto the bomb. Defuse, though. That stopped it long enough. Dahlia just said, I don't care about you guys shooting me. I'm going to shoot whoever's near that bomb. No one was there, though. So luckily, the bomb goes off. That's a good hold, even with 2v4.
Crazy. And that's the power of having an objective that you can force when you're on the attack. It's why getting that bomb down is so crucial. And even though some rounds can be played around slaying, most of them you do want to obviously get it up for that. You can see that sticky sensor. Some little extra value from that glitch. They see where that is. You can now see it there for someone to jump over it. Hylight obviously will have that, and he'll have some intel on where they are. Likely, I think, getting Slop in his radius here, but now seeing the members are shifting over as they look to make their first attempt here at the B site.
Oh, look at those beautiful smokes coming out on the left and then the back arch of that B site. That forced Slop off. Bomb being planted. I can hear it. Prosper Pain playing speakers. Look at where Pulse is going. Oh, and Emess almost gets caught out. Nice flashbangs. Gonna double flash him. Will he push this? Semtex raises up and cuts towards the site. Jumps up. Finds the kill. Kuhl able to find a double. Or finish off Hylight.
Wow.
Can he find these shots? Yes, he can. Jumping up to get the line of sight over the police car. Ooh, nice drone.
Wait, Pulsza got 2. Okay, he finally went down. I was going to say that was doable for Pulsza. Look how low Slop is. Pulsza almost just won a 1v3 with that C4. Almost just a monstrous play by him, but Right Turtle do manage to hang on with very few rounds potentially remaining in this unless they win all of these next defensive ones straight through. But these takes from Ninja Defuse so good. I mean, the smoke on the left, Glitch walks into the unsmoked side and gets the bomb plant down in front, effectively in front of Right Turtle.
Yeah, that was a really good smoke sequence that came out from them. They were able to push B long beautifully, and they got a smoke on that back from Pulsza. Nash was the one who smoked those left arch towards speakers. That's textbook smoke play. They were instant too. One went out, the second one was already like, one activated while the other one was in midair. You know, so just great communication between the two teammates there. And that's what, you know, a double revive composition between Saint and Dahlia can bring is not just the revive potential, but the ability to, you know, bring grenades, a C4 that's a lot of damage, up close, far away. You can get nice, easy picks. I mean, we saw Pulsza almost got a triple with that C4.
Yeah. It was so close, got them all so low.
Look at this. They smoked back up B long and speakers once again.
Glitch is on site, though. He has been revealed. Will he go for this plant? Doesn't know what utility's there. He's scanning to see who's close by. Sees 3, so his team is getting a ton of info, so he pops that hack to maybe help them out a little bit. Kuhl is revealed. He's rotating in for this huge surprise on him. With 1 low as well. Slop re-peeking while very low. Pulsza finishing off that kill. Only 2 members left for Right Turtle, hoping to hang on here on Vice. That's Semtex. They actually get it down. They actually survive it. The bomb still not being planted. Hylight now making his attempt at it in this 3 versus 4 with Kuhl getting spotted on the far right side. Pain with him as well. Could be a 2-player fight, but now they're getting a ton of info for the rest of them. Only missing intel on the Dahlia, it looks like. Bo We'll spot Emit Pain, and I think they actually got intel on the other two as well. Huge arrow from them, and now no hidden information for Right Turtle to play with.
What a beautiful arrow for Emess there. He did get all three of them with that. That bounce off the pillar went straight across that backside there. Woo, beautiful. Pain now loses the gunfight. The mark 4 from Saint. Just one member left. It's Kuhl. Bomb is ticking. He's got no chance. This is looking like an 8-3 victory for Ninja Defuse. Welcome to the party, Right Turtle. Chalk, see you later. Will we see the Lancer? They're still hovering. Haven't selected anything.
Talon would be kind of interesting here. I think strikeout
on this map.
Yeah, but in strikeout specifically, I guess it's good for clearing some of the side rooms, obviously. I get it in demo. I mean, I totally get it in demo, but it's about seeing it in strikeout. That's interesting to me. They are going to be willing to stick it out, of course.
See, Talon on this map in Demolition from Cute Hamsters. Delana or Ant, he uses it. Team goes B. He uses that little trick on the roof to glide halfway into the soccer field on A, throws a dart, checks the A site, and then can cover bridge from down water with the Deadeye.
A lot of range on that Deadeye, and of course, just a fantastic gadget that will not be hard countered by a Ronin.
No Lancer.
No Lancer. They want it. They want from either side. Listen, losers finals. This is where the pressure is on. You got to pull out your comfort picks, or maybe if you're going to experiment, it's got to be something you know for sure will work, and that's what they're thinking with the talent.
There's no way you're going to tell me Lancer's not a comfort pick for Hylight. I mean, even
maybe they just don't see the value on this map, right? I mean, what did Hylight? Which rogue did Hylight end up on? He's on the Kestrel. I think that also fits the bill, and I think it's also really important for strikeout as we are on this first site here on the soccer field. Kuhl getting up top. Perfect timing from his picks. They're actually being traded back and forth evenly here, but Hylight now pushing for that next down. Slopodopolous still alive. Downing Hylight can't finish it off. Pulsza, the one pushing on the left side, will with the buy. Hylight will bleed out, but they will retain, control of the objective here as everyone comes back from the respawn, and Right Turtle are sent back to the drawing board.
Yeah, so I said, Emess can play the Lancer if they bring out the Kestrel for Hylight, but they bring out the Scorch instead, and I kind of understand that, actually, because you kind of figure that there's going to be a Scorch on the other side if you watch back the VODs from Right Turtle. There's probably going to be a Dallas, and there could be a Vi, so that's 3 Incense once again. So the Scorch, much better pick coming out from Ninja Defuse. Trying to hold them off now. All 4 in front of Pulsza. Finds one, but he instantly gets return knocked by Prosper. Now Slop will find Hylight coming in from behind. Right on top of Kuhl is Emess. Nash did find Prosper as well. Prosper having to play the Scorch here means that Kuhl will be playing the Dahlia this time around.
Interesting from them that they're also not going for that Kestrel, which Ninja Defuse are playing and has been pretty good for them so far. Here's this control. Wow, overheat popped, winning that duel. Prosper, huge play here. Hylight getting the better of him and finishing him off with Kuhl, also getting downed by the Deadeye. Right Turtle going to flip the objective, so stopping this slow drain, but they don't have any outside control. Slopodopolous so low. Hylight actually staying alive with Pulsza finishing that one off. Hylight even managing to walk away, and this could be their opening to come back in with Pulsza getting 2 down. The only one still standing from Right Turtle is Prosper on the outside. Will not be able to stop it. Only 3 tickets left. Do you think Emess and Pulsza took something from their time with Right Turtle here? Do you think they just have a really solid idea of how Right Turtle want to play most of these maps, and it's helping them in this kind of dismantling we've seen in some of these holds?
They definitely could be. I mean, that's like a thing in all sports right now. Just
of course.
Instantly, the team that you got traded is like, hey, what are their tendencies? What can we expect on this map or in this game? What can we do to stop them? What information can you tell us? Basically, right? And that's what they're begging for. Tell us inside info. That's what we need. We need you for your gun skills. We also need you for your intel. Round 1 goes in favor of Right Turtle.
Ninja Defuse.
Excuse me, Ninja Defuse.
It is partial. They're 50% Right Turtle. So I mean, kind of correct.
There you go.
They're still halfway there. Emess,
Emess Pulsza now left.
Yeah. Left turtle. The other. Because they're the turtles that left. the other team here.
And, the left is opposite of the right. I love this. Double little fun right there.
Double entendre for him. Right turtle. We're going to be shifting up top into the right side of the map. Maybe it's a little better for them, but not right from their perspective, so maybe things are going to be even worse for all we know. A lot of early damage, actually, will make things really tough for their members to come in here as Emess fixes his headstrong armor. 1-for-1 downwise so far. Right turtle are willing to go for the res here, though. They have the Incen on the corner. The Scorch will be pushing their own Incen. I don't think Emit Pain was ready for that. He will fall here as Hylight finds 2 on the site with the Riptide. He's trying to break through. Will get a crossfire onto Prosper. Nash with the Deadeye finds him. Everyone on Right Turtle sent back to the respawn with Nash. Oh, I like this radar dart position. You'll see them as soon as they walk in. You can keep the garage door shut. And you'll have
he missed. It went through the door.
I didn't see it. I thought I was just blind.
To throw the door and he missed. It went through the doorway.
Unfortunate for them. Kuhl finding Pulsza on a flank. Nash going to be the next one to go for that very safe flank. He does. He'll throw it again fairly soon, but he's going to see them before he needs to scan them. Emit Pain backing up right into him. Back turn, easiest. It's a shooting gallery here for Nash, downing 2. Might even get the third. His teammate will get it for him. They might even be able to find Prosper here as well. Nash will let himself fall because he knows he set up his team for a fantastic situation. Holding on to this point, 4 tickets ahead. Right turtle again have to find another way to break through. Finding Emess on the side, actually a pretty big deal as he pops the overheat to try to fight into them. Tear gassed on the side, but not caring because he's not getting pushed. He's still a threat.
That tear gas, man. Look at that. Not able to get any good accuracy out of it. Kind of just disorienting you. And in return, Kuhl able to down him with just the MXR when he pops his head up. On the objective here, Hylight holding strong, but not strong enough. Prosper's able to find that kill. Can they get this revive? No, they're being pushed from both big garage doors here. Emess finds Pain with the Incen. Found another one. Kuhl returns onto Emess once again. Look at the hold there, starting to now set up. And he's behind him again.
And they don't know. He's just walking up. He's there. There are 2 more downs for Nash. There's no way that he gets away with it twice in a row. The flank just going behind, buying time. I think they are just playing clinical strikeout here. They know that if a fight goes long, but they have control of the objective, it's the same as getting a pick. It's the same as getting a pick if you make them waste time.
Yeah, I mean, he is doing so much work from behind, creating space, getting knocks. I mean, he got a triple the time before that. He got a double this time. Think about if he does not have padded steps, how important it's going to be for him to get that in the next round, because he's just going to be able to do it even more effectively as they take out Pulsza, trying to sneak around the house there that time. Shots coming in, but it's not enough. Slop finds Emess. He gets return fired. Nash and Pulsza finish off the last of that Turtle squad. And they're now up 2-0, a commanding lead after a commanding round 1 or game 1 win. On the brink of making it 2-0 against the #1 seed and the, one of the 2 favorites. Ninja Defuse is not even one of the 3 favorites, maybe even 4 coming into the tournament.
Blue, where's your seeding picture? What seed were they coming into this? I'm scrolling up to find it because I'm so curious.
No, I got you. I got to open up the...
You have the Google Doc. I don't have it on hand.
I've got, that's right.
I have the cheat sheet. You have the player stats. That's how we'll keep it split.
Spreadsheet, baby.
You already know. Documented dictionary. The dictionary, Blue. And unfortunate overheat. You pop the overheat, you get killed by a bounce nade immediately. Cool. Finding the worst end of the Deadeye.
4 points, 7th seed.
Okay. I mean, that was a totally different roster, but that is not the worst seed. They're the 7th favorites coming in, and they're beating the number...
Best Kudo, 436 squad, Console's Finest, and Potent B.
And those are, other than Potent B, who made an insane losers run, by the way, just want to make a note of that. Those are all teams that did not get very far in the bracket. They did not get very far, and Ninja Defuse definitely overperforming the legacy.
Had to play Ninja Defuse in the first round.
Yeah. So I mean, that does make a lot of sense.
They didn't make it very far.
With how good they've been looking here. Cool, going for this res. No utility coming in, so they will be able to get it. Lifeline obviously making it a little bit easier for them too. As they hold here, they don't have the objective though. So again, if the fight goes long, it's just as good as getting a pick because that ticket will drain They lose one more. Emess on the push, just getting the better of him. Slop didn't stand a chance. 6 seconds away from another ticket burning away as well, and they just have this high ground control that makes it almost impossible to contest water, and they're giving up high so they can try to flip this point before they lose even more.
I could potentially see a map. Pretty open objective.
Yeah, true.
That light bomb down. Someone runs into big garage. You know, you throw an incense at Scorch. She just says, "I don't care about that." If she walks in there and gets light bombed, that's what can really turn the tide here. A little stim shot.
Frags and APSs too.
He knows where they are. He's just trying not to die. Keep them in their spots. It was just 11 to 12 in favor of Right Turtle. Now it's 9 to 4 in favor of Ninja Defuse. Look at this push. They're so cautious amongst each other. Finally, they push. They get that kill. And it's returned the favor, though. But it's not enough because Hylight and Pulsza both down.
Slop barely staying alive. I didn't count how much that was. Saw 59. Didn't know how much. That incense might be what does it. Heard Prosper, so he popped the overheat. Headshots connecting. Overheat make it so hard to counteract this Scorch. He has the DMR, so, you know, there's some chance here. Will they flip the objective before they bleed a ticket? No. They lose the one. They do swing it back in their favor. Hylight gets better of Pain. Now the push to double down from Emmet. Both of them out of the picture, not coming back anytime soon. Scorch was the first one to fall, so she will be the one who gets the respawn. It is a 3 versus 9 blue for Right Turtle's chance in this strikeout before they go to another demolition, and Ninja Defuse are just in control.
If Emess goes crazy and ends up beating Right Turtle in this round, man, I'm going to have to hit translate tweet on all of his tweets for the next 24 hours.
30 seconds
See what
remaining.
kind of mess he is talking to former teammates. He jumps onto the objective and gets down by Emess once again. Like, come on. Finishing it off. Emess going insane. Let me see this. Again, Right Turtle banning out Chalk, Ninja Defuse banning out the Fixer, and Canals. We're going to see some Town play. Could see some Secret, some Anvil.
Maybe.
Trench.
I would love to see.
You can see a lot of different composition variations here. Things could get spicy, okay? And I'm liking it.
Cool hovering Talon, just like, all right, this thing's OP. Like, they lose to Nash on it. He's like, all right, it's OP. I'm playing it. Don't care. Give it to me. We'll pick the glitch too to maybe counter out the Anvil that we are expecting to see on the other side from Ninja Defuse. But if they lock this in, it is a pretty interesting composition. I mean, you got the Kestrel Dahlia core, what you'd normally expect to see, but glitch from Emit Pain, counteract any of the utility, of course, coming out, or any of the abilities that are already dropped to the ground. Specifically, that trench, like you mentioned, if that does come out from Ninja Defuse, won't be looking too great, I think, for the once they have that down. Pulsza is locking it in too.
Each other are picking right here, ladies and gentlemen. We
Exactly.
can see both teams choosing, but they can't see the opponents, right? So they don't know that glitch is there. Now they're gonna see it once they're locked in. That timer ends. So now they're kind of like, crap, got to get a little creative with how I bait out this EMP. Got to play with this trench wire. You know what I'm saying? Got to tease them, throw one out. Hey, you want to pull that iPhone out? You want to take care of that? Guess what? I got another barbed wire. Here you go. See you later. You can't walk through there. You shall not enter. You know what I'm saying? A little Gandalf right there. But yeah, it's going to be a little trickery. I mean, they're going to play some mind games with each other. I like the glitch on this map. I've been playing glitch on this map myself. I'm not a very good glitch player, though, so I got to get a little bit better. I'm not a very good player overall, so it is what it is, ladies.
Bomb has been dropped.
The game is trying to tell me something, Krezek. I don't know if you know. I got placed in bronze like every year, every season. I solo queue all the way to Rogue, and then the next season I get placed in bronze again. The game is trying to tell me to just stop. Okay, the game's trying to tell me to give up.
But you don't. You persevere, Blue. You persevere and you push on, and you make it to Rogue. That's the game plan, right? No matter what Rogue you pick, you gotta.
And then it puts me in
down the
bronze
grind.
again.
And then it puts you in bronze again.
Playing the game, Blue. Stop it.
And yet here we are. Here we are for you on the grind here, Right Turtle. With the bomb is cool. Just using some leapfrogging tactics to see exactly where they're sitting. Emess, how far forward is he? It looked like he was further forward than he was. I think he's just all the way on that far left side. But now they have revealed Hylight on the Kestrel holding close by. Not going to pull that dart back just yet because they recognize that they could be threatened from that direction. So much intel from them without using a Dahlia or a Seeker. I mean, they have the UAV, they have the darts as they just slowly clear this out. Running light on time as they get a little bit closer. But once they get there, I mean, he's sitting on an APS and the barbed wire is out. Those could both just break.
They can also see, you know, where... Never mind, they don't have a talent on the defensive side. I was going to say they can see where the radar dart goes, but they don't have one there. I expected them to bring a talent. But again, talent player, these guys like the trench. Poisons come out to stop that bomb being planted initially. EMP did come out, which means the barb gets taken. Let's see if he held that second one. He gets down, but does get revived very early here.
Actually moving in here. Here's the Halo drones. Wait, they're getting the point.
It can get chaos. And it's looking like we're getting a little bit of chaos here.
That's the time diff. They spent so much time clearing out the players of Ninja Defuse that when they actually got close, the planter got naded. That was it. That was literally it. They couldn't do anything.
I'm going to say this again, okay? I can't stress this enough. Ladies and gentlemen, you win the game based off of the objective, okay? Plant the bomb, defuse the bomb. We saw a game earlier, Cute Hamster's Right Turtle. All 8 members pretty much were alive and the bomb was defused. Well, 2 weeks ago, or last week, we saw Console's Finest against Cute Hamster. They defused the bomb with like 7 people alive on the map. And then we also saw Console's Finest win a round against Best Kudo by defusing the bomb with all 8, or with 7 people alive. So, timer runs out. Ninja Defuse just got to play time. That's what they did. Stayed alive long enough, baited some things out, didn't allow them to plant with the poisons coming out. Beautiful play from Ninja Defuse. Yeah, they lost on the short side of that, not getting enough kills. Gave up a lot of money to Right Turtle, but then again, they still won the round.
As they see Nash on the cross, they know he's over there on the right side. Pulsza shredded as soon as he tries to peek, but staying alive. SMG at that range, of course, will be successful. They can't even get the res on Prosper. They held off on the nade for it till the perfect time also. Emess gets the down on Slop. As the hack comes in, this has to be the moment for them to actually push here. Obviously not going to happen as we hear the glitch noise repeated several times until this hack is over, and now it finally is. Just Talon and Glitch shifting to the other site. Looks like they might have a read on this if they go back, but I think they might still be coming towards B, so it could be a free plant and a playable round for Right Turtle.
They got the 2 biggest threats out. I mean, Glitch is a pretty big threat, but at the same time, you want to lose that Kestrel and Dahlia. Huge play there from Emit Pain taking out Pulsza, but Kuhl was taken out as well. Bomb no longer in his possession. And like you said, and I've stressed so many times, the game's all about the bomb, right, Kresnik? And it's not looking good for Pain right now.
No, definitely not, especially 22 meters away, 10 seconds left, hoping for a 1 versus 4, but he's getting Halo drone. He rolls right into it. You can see that ragdoll going. Hylight feeling himself with the side switches, messing around there near the end. Ninja Defuse win that round in a totally different way, too. I mean, that was played very differently from them, but 4 downs for Pulsza. Playing so well against his old team after he was, you know, shifted out for Kuhl. He is making himself known once again.
He's getting shots out. He's got 1 down, but 3 assists. So
yeah,
he's doing some damage with those poisons and his Nightshade as well. And it's also interesting. Right Turtle, you can go with Bomb Carrier as Glitch, but they're giving it to Talon, right? Both of them can get armor. I mean, I believe Talon can get either. He can get Tenacity, because he has Life Drain and Tracking Rounds as his big perk. So he can get Tenacity. You can get Tenacity and Headstrong on Glitch. The problem is that neither of them are going to get linked very early in this game, right? Right Turtles wants the Dahlia to get as much money as possible, so they're going to link her to the Kestrel for that passive. Problem is they haven't won a single round, so still, the money is not looking good for her. Hylight playing very close inside the smoke. I don't think they know he's on the other side of that. Now they will know that someone was in cubby there. They do have that intel from the radar dart. He's going to reposition it a little bit, see if they can try and catch where Hylight is. They know Emess is there. He's the only one giving it up. Look at where Nash is playing, right on top of Crane in the back. Pulsza with the trench, too, not playing as close as you would have thought a trench would be playing. Doesn't want his stuff to get taken out too early by that glitch. But they just have two ways of gathering intel. You know, glitch, kind of like a circle radius around him with that iPhone out. And then you have that radar dart to kind of directionally find out where they are.
I was about to say the positioning of this Kestrel is going to be so important on this defense. They're not switching sites, are they? Oh, they're switching sites. They might know this. It's hard to tell with the way they're sitting. I can see one player rotating back. They're not even watching the cross, so if one person had eyes on, they're going to know Pulsza. They're caught off guard. Peel from Slop, not going to be there in time. They have to rotate all the way over. Will they have a halo to stop this plant? As they get in, they're going to see them in time. There's the Vile Poison double stacking up just to try to stop the plant. As they take the other side, Kuhl wants to get this bomb down, and he will end. Emit Pain finds 2 from it. Will it be a 2 for 2? It will. But the player's still down. Halo drones just to finish that one off. Hylight still standing with a trench on his team. Going to get that res as well. Not sure if the Talon's getting picked up here, but 1/3 of the way through the timer. Emit Pain has the scan going, but he's getting flanked! He saw someone, didn't know where they were, but Pulsza caught off guard on that commitment. Things so much harder for them now in this 2 versus 2. Where are those drones going? Not where they want. Nash, not so low. Hylight, not so low, but they're both staying alive. They're both hanging on. Stim shot popped, getting forced back. There's the stim shot from them, but it stopped the healing. 17 HP, and the rest of Right Turtle will collapse. 2 members left for Ninja Defuse. They will defuse the bomb again. Right Turtle are pushing it closer, but it's still just out of their hands.
First of all, they were on the brink of not being able to finish the round with a bomb plant again. The seconds were winding down. They finally get that bomb planted. The post plant was messy, but they were able to live for as long as they did just because they kept calling out behind. They get trenched there. The problem is, I mean, Slop was making some plays there at the end. The problem is the plays didn't pan out because he couldn't finish those kills. They were able to duck, dive, weave, whatever it was to dodge those last bullets when they were one shot. Nice stim from Hylight to keep himself alive. Nice stim from Slop to keep him alive there, but it wasn't for long. Hylight and his teammate just stayed alive with, I mean, they had like 10 health. You could tell. And they just weren't able to finish those knocks. Didn't want to overcommit from Slop. I understand the safe play from himself there, but again, sometimes you got to take that risk, man. Especially if you have a glitch standing behind you who can potentially play bomb if things go awry for yourself.
Yeah, just so tough. So tough for them once they hit that point. Also, Slop's stim shot just did not get the same level of value that the opposite Kestrels did. At the timing, oh my god, Prosper just deleted, won't even be able to get the res. That's the Dahlia res gone too. So Kestrel, much riskier now. And hey, guess who else is down and won't be getting picked up anytime soon? It is that Kestrel with the team not too close by. They're going to have to basically abandon this push for this rotation, but they're just going to push up the side instead. Just clinical gameplay so far from the members of Ninja Defuse, who are going to pick up that weapon, cut back over. Kuhl is sitting there in this cut between sites, not really sure what to do with bomb in hand. Still holding here, watching, maybe going to A. But they see 2 players already here. He's still holding. They definitely saw that rotation. You can already see Emess going to meet them. Still quite a bit of distance there. Spotting Emess using that C4. Emess will live through that as he commits. Has to make a move. Just not enough time left with his bomb going down. Emit Pain will get 1. Looking for 2, hitting everything. So he will get it. Has to make this bomb, though, which is going to be in the open.
Can he go
for Ninja Defuse's sake, they just gotta wait. They just gotta. No, I don't think he will. He doesn't have a chance to. Ninja Defuse just have to wait and move in. They just wait. There's no reason to push. They know he has to plant. They know he doesn't have a choice, so they're gonna go. This is what I wanted to see before. He's stuck in this one position. Pulsza has the crossfire. And that is another round on the board for Ninja Defuse. So happy to see Canals again, especially being played so well by these players.
Yeah, the defense is playing extraordinary right now, especially for a map that we haven't played or seen in the map pool for a while. It's just the way Right Turtle is playing today. I mean, not just in this match, not just against Cute Hamster, but overall, they don't look as clean. They don't look as precise. They don't look like the Right Turtle #1 seed coming into this weekend, right? It's tough to swallow.
You think maybe they're
nervous. I think they may be a little nervous here. They're the #1 seed.
Did the wrong turtle show up for this one?
There's a lot of eyes on them saying, hey, you guys beat Cute Hamster twice out of 3 qualifiers. So go win this 10K, you know? And Cute Hamsters, they've been in this pressure. They can understand it. They've almost been eliminated from their own tournaments. They've gotten third in an 8K before. They're thinking, we need to keep this streak going. And, well, they're on the good side of that for today. Meanwhile, Right Turtle, maybe the pressure's too much for him.
I like how they're playing this. The pressure, I mean, it's a lot, but they're still able to do a unique strategy. Kuhl had been carrying the bomb for most of the rounds. This time, Pain is the one who has the bomb. But Kuhl shows on the other side. Makes everyone think that it's going to be on the other side. And now, 3 versus 4, we're looking at a potential solid advantage for their members. Plus, I like that radar dart right under that. Not sure if they'll check that, and you can see them on that cross. I think a couple players are coming that way. You can see both of them. Now over there, Pulsza and Nash going far away, but this smoke is... Let them get... They're going to have to push this smoke, I believe, if they want to get the defuse. They can obviously spam it. Where are the rest of their players? Emess beats Slop, finishes him off. Now it's an even 3 versus 3, but they're running out of time. Pushing to Emit. They win that one. That's 2 down now. Number advantage on their side. Prosper sitting up top. Pulsza, I believe, spotted him. Nash is there with the cover fire. Can both of them do it? No, there's no way. But they're running so low on time. Kuhl up here jumping into the fire. Tries to stop the defuse. Someone else has to run back and do it. Can they make it in time? There's no way. Right Turtle finally get a round on the board for playing that objective very well. Love the way that turned near the end. Emit Pain, I'd say overperforming.
You can hear my slow clap.
I could not. Your mic is too good.
Oh, my mic is too good. Okay, all right. After countless hours of everyone telling me my mic is not loud. Listen. I mean, you get one round, you need that. It starts with one, right? And then you can kind of gather some momentum, get some more. But that was a very close call. You almost did not get that. The retake was looking really good. Problem was is that Kuhl is dying, okay? And with his last breath, he shoots the person on the bomb and magically gets them to fall. And that's how they were able to win, because he was so far away. Everyone was rushing him. It might not work again, man. Especially if they're going towards the B site. You're going to have to take over their side of the spawn if you want to pull them that far away from the bomb once again if they rush you. And with the way things have been going, they've been getting picked very early on, and that really sets them up for disaster because this map is so large, because the rotations are so long, and because the intel is being gathered in 4 to 5 different ways right now. It's hard for them to get bomb plants very effectively.
I'll find
Yeah, it's tough, and even when they got the pick last round, did Right Turtle, and then they were able to, you know, get all the way they got into sight because of that free rotation they got from the Kuhl into Emit Pain bait. But then they almost lost a round that they started up in numbers and with the bomb plant down. I know they won the round, but man, that is not a great sign. I gotta say. Here comes the hack. That should knock down both of those APSs, and it does, so the utility will come in right after it. But it smokes and flashes. It won't kill anybody quite yet. Tracker rounds forces Hylight back. This hack's almost over, but they did knock down Emess, Slopodopolous. Some great spam on this Kestrel. Kuhl is looking to push. They don't know he's coming. Also had a great idea, but the Deadeye a little bit more lethal in the HRM hands of him there. Halo drones will finish that off. Hylight gets 2. Nash downs another, and it's only Kuhl left suddenly out of nowhere. That's how it goes. Can't get that bomb down because of the utility usage and everything going the right way for them, but just unreal play in the clutch from Ninja Defuse.
5-1. I mean, this is a pretty tough map to attack on. You kind of got to act fast. It's been going pretty slowly for the attackers here, but
Bombs down.
no revives on the side of Right Turtle. That could be a big problem here. I talked about this going into this game, right? Cute Hamster, tons of revives all the time. Keep people alive, keep them in the fight. Now, Ninja Defuse is starting to do the same thing in the past 2 games. We're going into game 3. They're kind of, you know, keeping each other alive as well. And Right Turtle still will not budge. They're not able to get this Dahlia going here very early on, and that is continuing. The smokes aren't as effective. The glitch is not working out here because everyone else is dying.
And the glitch, it's also this part of the comp, right? They have a very slow take comp. They're scanning with the UAV. They're scanning with the radar dart. And then once they're in, they have to make an explosive push. But it's just faltering. It's just faltering because then they try to make an explosive push and they're walking into a Dahlia nade. They're walking into Vibe Poison. There's Halo drones. There's potential barbed wire that he was saving for after the hack. This time it's looking a little better. They got in pretty far. They just have to be able to win a gunfight. Prosper here. Stallion nade could be huge, but Kuhl with the nade with the bomb was getting aggressive. And now it's the furthest thing in, and they're gonna have to commit into everybody to actually make it happen. Nash gets slopped. The bomb went past the objective there. Prosper, not so low. Here comes Pulsza. Could finish him off. Gonna let Nash do it instead as they bait out the C4 and flank him. Bomb drop down again. Emit Pain falls again. Ninja Defuse win the next one, 6-1. A brutal half defense on Canals. They just didn't have the comp for it, man. And they should have had the counter pick.
Oh man, they are just holding their angles much better. They're winning their gunfights. Look how aggressive Dahlia had to get there at the end. Prosper pushing in. I mean, had to pick up the bomb, got a lot of shots out, then someone turns a corner in his face every 2 seconds, double peek after double peek after double peek after double peek, and they're not able to get these downs. They can get them one shot plenty of times. We saw it in the game before. We saw it in this game already in the earlier rounds. They're just not able to finish these knocks. We're not even talking about knocking someone and not allowing them to get killed, right? Allowing them to get revived. We're talking about you get them one shot and you can't even get that last shot out because they're playing their angles better. They're playing their peaks better. They're working in unison a lot better. Even when the EMP comes out, they allow them to take sight, allow them to push in saying, hey, they're going to get over aggressive. They're going to get over zealous. They're going to get too antsy. They're going to try and chase us because they have control of sight, because we're EMP'd. We can't throw anything at them. Just hold your ankles, boys. Let's hold them off. And then, you know, even if one of them goes down, they're able to get that revive. They poke the other people, keep them at bay. Even if they don't knock them, they're drawing that timer out. We've seen it now 2 or 3 rounds where they can't get a bomb plant.
Yeah, they're getting slowed down so much by this damage, by this pressure, and their gameplay in general is also at that speed, right? They're taking so much time and then getting delayed really hard once they actually get there. There's a difference. A little A-site pistol hit early in this round. Emit Pain and Kuhl are going to be the ones matching them, but Kuhl a little further back. There's a smoke early and the reveal as they get ready to go into side. They have a Halo drones here too. Emit Pain knocked fairly low, 25 damage for about 50%. On the other side, Hack will allow them to get through. Now they're starting to rotate. They have to be willing to get this bomb down. Shortly, you can see everybody has now made it over here. Will they be able to get this bomb down? Dahlia is trading into each other. Waiting for the tunnel to get to sight. Bomb does not get down. Halo drones were held onto. Maybe could have waited to try to force that out. Bounce name might get someone else as well. This is a great look now for the members of Right Turtle that have shifted over to meet them here. Almost no HP remaining for them. There's the Halo drones, but they hit the box. They don't go any further. Pulsza makes the rotation, going for the res. They know it. They're going to flood into sight. They're rushing the right side. Pulsa's trying to stick the res. Has to give it up. Has to give it up to force them back, which means they're going to lose him. Pulsza basically 1 HP left, but Emess down 2. Does that mean this is winnable? Probably not. With the shots from Slop coming in now. Pulsza now down. Does he know where Prosper is? All the info's on his side, and he's regenerated. The trench is low. The trench is low enough to maybe die. He has to push for it, but he's gonna maybe lose this fight. The crossfire's coming in a second. He can't delay it. He pushes for it, gets the one, but Prosper came back around and managed to hold on for one more round on this defense. These rounds start so good for Right Turtle, but Ninja Defuse keeps bringing it so close.
That's what I'm saying. It might be just because it's pistol round. It might just be because they're on defense, but that looked like a totally different Right Turtle than what we saw in the first half. First half, their composition, they move slowly. They're trying to be precise, trying to be methodical. And then you go on the defensive side for one round, and they're just full steam ahead, boys. Let's go get them. And they just rush right into their face, throw everything they can with the $5,000 they get in that pistol round. They're trying to go crazy. Pulsza, though, money in the bank, baby. Lots of money for him that round right there. That was like 3 or 4 knocks, I believe.
Racking it up for sure, and gonna be feeling pretty good on this offense now because of that. As Nash scanning the world, seeing what they can see here. Not sure if anyone is close enough for it. I believe so. I'm gonna say Slop is at this point, so they have that little bit of intel. Now the players are starting to shift back. This not a fake, because you can see the glitch here. Slop and Kuhl not committing to rotating just yet, but Slop all the way in the middle, of course, able to hold both sides at once. Still not playing by B long, just trading some damage. Maybe we'll see a rotation then. This would be a great time to go back, I think, but they obviously don't know about that commitment. They do force Slop away, and they're playing it slowly themselves. Similar look to what we were seeing before, but this time, a different for it. Maybe they just rush Slop. I'd love to see some pressure at mid-cut, but Slop's giving up a lot of space in case that happens.
I like that there's a glitch again. This time for Ninja Defuse on the attacking side. I've seen a lot of glitches starting to pop up in the games, man, and I'm really enjoying it. Now we just need to get Dima out there. What do we gotta give Dima, guys? What do we gotta give him? Okay, we gotta give him like a barrage. Gotta give him a hellstorm. What's he gonna take,
Hammer of
guys?
Dawn. He needs the Hammer of Dawn. That's what Dima's gonna need to actually be picked. Maybe at the rate he's being picked here. But this is so rough right now. I gotta say it. This is rough for Ninja Defuse. They're just getting met and slowed down in all of these. I like this read by Pulsza. Seems to know that Slop's gonna be here holding it, and they get the bomb down. But now he obviously doesn't have this same read. Slop had to turn around to fight Hylight. Pulsza has to know that he's there. Seems like they're well aware of him as well. Just 2 left to defend this. Nash, no primary, only left with the Executioner. Does Pulsza have an angle to stop this bomb defuse from here? Does this window see open that wall? No, it doesn't. He'll have to go in and uses his halo. Is completely blind. There are players running down them. I don't know if he hears this, but he's been revealed thanks to the Dallas, thanks to being the last player alive. He's going to get rushed. Emit Pain will get the better of him. Now, it's still 2 more rounds for Ninja Defuse, but this one's not going to be one of them.
Mission failed.
It's looking like a defensive battle here. Who can play defense better? Like we've been talking about, Kresnik. If it goes to overtime, that overtime defensive round will be in favor of Right Turtle. They need this, man. They're down 2-0.
They gotta come back. It's got to be a lot of rounds in a row.
Game for them.
I didn't think I'd say it, man. I mean, this team, Ninja Defuse, they're looking so solid these last rounds. Again, they keep keeping it close, but Right Turtle, that last round, it looks like they're finally starting to find their feet below them and fix kind of some of the issues they were having. They're winning gunfights when they're doing these bold peaks. All of these aggressive peaks from them have been working in this round, at least. This time, far on the right. Prosper's got to be calling. I see absolutely nothing. Assuming they're going to go meet them now. Emit Pain and Kuhl, the ones holding over here, could use that revive. I could see this arrow come out. That will get eaten by the APS, but Pulsza pushed the left side so aggressive with that early down. They smoke that. They just got to watch for mid-cut. Maybe they can finish this player as they push, but Flash, great timing by them. Cool. Down as well. Slop had a good fire here also. All these nades not really connecting. Nash finishes Kuhl. Nash maybe wants to push for more, but he's toe tapping, not willing to commit any further as Ninja Defuse is going for the res. That nade could be massive. It gets it down as Slop finishes another. It's only Nash left in a 1 versus 3. Doesn't know where they're going to be coming from. His sensitivity is insanely slow. He won't be able to turn around to Emit Pain in time as Right Turtle get another round in a row.
You better calm down with that sensitivity slander on the controller players.
You're telling me that's high sense?
I don't know what sense he plays on, but
it is not high. Did you see that?
A lot of console players that are good, man, they don't play on very high sense.
Makes sense. I mean, unless you're in like 1vx's, right? It's better to have a low sense for when someone pushes you, because unless you need to do a crazy 180, which you're not gonna most of the time.
Yeah, exactly. You want more precise recoil pattern.
Yeah.
So. Now, if you're playing on gyro, bro, that's a different story. Massive keyboard can't even keep up with that thing, man.
Yeah, you gotta do some workouts if you want to flick to the level you're gonna need to with gyro.
Where's Raukion? That guy's gotten massive arms since playing gyro.
Absolutely ripped. Definitely gotta subscribe to the either play Ring Fit Adventure so you can flick those Joy-Cons for that gyro control here.
What do you mean? You can play this game with gyro. Play this game, baby.
Play both. I meant both. Ring Fit is the fitness game. Big nade, actually. Are they going to push to get Slop here? Are they going to push to stop this res? They're going to assume that no one's going to be here for him. They just got to stop this from happening. Here's the bounce nade. Kuhl pushes for it. Stays alive. They finish that pick. They're going for the Dahlia res. Maybe it's an overcommitment because Prosper finds another. Rolls back. Kuhl and Prosper so low, but both still alive. But now they've pulled them away. They're going to go to the site. They're going to try to get this plant down. Emit Pain won't be able to stop it. They're not watching for the other players. Revealed as Nash. Surrounded. Forced off by the inset. Emit Pain catches him with the Devo on the way out. Hylight on the back connects with that Emit Pain choking for a moment, but still standing. It's just Emess versus Kuhl. And he is getting so low. He has to push for it. Everyone else still standing. Getting the bomb. Could go. Doesn't want to let them get reses. I think he has to go for this fight. Maybe he'll just let them bleed out. Now he can rotate for that plant. Knows they have to be matching him to put his team on potential map point and match point. if they get it. He doesn't have enough time to not go for the plant. I like how he's doing the arrow for it too, revealing Kuhl. Sees how far he is, knows he has a chance. Doesn't know that there's a bounce nade in hand, but Kuhl doesn't want to send it. Kuhl holds back for it. Now he knows he has the advantage. Emess is going to push it. Kuhl sees him coming. Nade comes out a little bit too late. Ninja Defuse are 1 round away from pushing themselves up to the grand finals. Did he just die to a proximity mine as I was in the middle of that call?
Trip mines don't show up in the kill feed, so I can't even tell. I can't tell. But I really like the... I've gotten more trip mine kills myself. Like that situation where the round's over, they're just like running around. And someone just walked past the trip mine. But yeah, I like the arrow play there, by the way. He planted the bomb after he shoots the arrow. If he gets that reveal off, which he did, Kuhl probably thinks that he is either aiming or waiting for him to push, so he waits for the reveal to go away. And in that time, he gets the bomb planted, and then by the time the reveal's gone and he comes through there, he's ready for him.
Yeah, he's able to, able to have time to react there. I just want to call it, sorry, I was distracted because I did recall it. I have Prosper stream open with a 30-second delay. Absolutely died to a trip mine after the game was over. So some extra cash in pocket. The Trench, who placed that one down a little bit earlier. C4, the UAV scanning up. You can see that trip mine, that APS, that barbed wire, all that utility. I think it's just making Nash really want to spend it, but he's also getting close instead. Knows that trip mine's there. Obviously, will not be pushing it. Kuhl backs off because he knows that someone's probably close by. And there's only a minute left in this round. Emit Pain, the only one pretty far over by A, and most people are just swarming in the middle, waiting to react. As they get that trip mine, they get the rest of the utility out, and they're still holding on to that hack, that UAV scan, for whenever they really want to be able to break through.
They're starting to slow things down. Yeah. Both sides. Defense is not as aggressive as they have been. Maybe because this could be the potential last round. Everything on the verge of defeat. Shots coming through. They down Hylight. Slop finally finishes him off. They get down to 16 health on Glitch, but he has to get out of there. Pain finds Pulsza. This is what you need. You need these picks.
Oh no, 1v4 revealed. No chance there as the final player will fall. Right Turtle pushed it even closer. They seem to be on the favored side here. Canal's very solid for the defense with the way they can rotate around them. Only 3 more rounds to keep themselves in the game. To push us to a game 4. Ninja Defuse desperate to close it out here. And the rounds tend to be close, but now Right Turtle are just winning gunfights. I really think that's what it is. They're just feeling more confident. They're connecting shots that were just straight up missing in their attacking round.
That's what I'm saying. They've been losing gunfights all game because they get people down to 1 shot and they're not able to finish them. And Ninja Defuse is just holding better angles. And that's not just saying, okay, we're winning gunfights because we're on better angles, but we're staying alive through those 1-shot potential knocks from the side of Right Turtle. Because we have the better angle, we can duck and weave out of those. And, their angle's not as good as ours, so they're not going to be able to finish that knock.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're starting to position themselves. Whether they're on defense is a big difference from the attacking side they were on. But things are starting to slow down from the side of Ninja Defuse because they have that glitch. They're looking for that intel. They have the Seeker for the reveal as well. So they're starting to slow their play down. That didn't work for Right Turtle on attack, and it's not looking like it's working for Ninja Defuse right now.
And this barbed wire by Kuhl is actually pretty great because it does slow down any potential to play in the middle of the map. But now Pulsza got some great intel. He saw Kuhl rotating. They know that they're all there. Maybe this is their time to fake and back up and rotate away. Wouldn't be shocked to see someone maybe send some util there. But Halo drones come in. Not sure whose that were. Oh, man. Emess so low. They're might get another pick here. Nash kind of has to back up, but they're very split here. Another nade. That's that trench link coming in clutch. Just more utility. But he lives through all of it, and now they're taking space. He might just, I wouldn't be shocked to see him just pop the hack here and get rid of all those APSs, but he's going to start defending them here. There goes the hack for them. They're still down 1 player. Now no abilities can come out as the Halo drones come in. Great crossfire into Slopodopolous. First shot there from Ninja Defuse. Putting themselves even closer. Finishing off this upset here as Emess gets another. Only 2 members up. It's Prosperlogic and Emit Pain. Everything's on their shoulders if they want to go back. To play against Cute Hamsters, they have to win this game and the next 2. Still 3 rounds for them. Well, the Defuse are just about ready to close it out. This bomb is down. They got a reverse sweep, and it starts with this round, not letting it go down like this. They want to stay in. Prosper's 20 HP. Emit Pain popped that stim shot. This is his last chance to really get aggressive with it. This bomb is halfway through. The time is against them. Prosper, they're playing so patiently, playing so slow. Emit Pain didn't get revealed. This could be the opportunity, but Emess is playing so smart, backing off, playing time as this death squad comes around the corner to get one. They almost get two. Pulse is there. It's only Prosper still up, and he can't go for this res. He just doesn't have time. He has to find the kills, but they can get the res. They can do whatever they want because they're going into the grand finals right back up against